That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely does. It
Yeah,
stinks. It stinks.
I can imagine.
Just like every other Christmas song that's not the ones I said because they all stink. I
Oh,
don't like. What's okay? Okay, I don't know if we asked, but what's your worst?
what's the one you hear on the radio and just go, "Oh, for
Oh,
I
serious?"
know mine straight away. I can tell you right now. If you
I
ask.
don't know if you guys have heard this, but it's called Christmas Shoes. It is god awful. God
All right,
awful.
No,
no, I haven't heard
I'm
that,
going
but
to
we can
add
hear
that
that.
to my list. What's it?
Look
I'm
up
assuming it's about shoes.
Christmas. I don't know. You might love it, Bex, though, because like my mom loves it and sings along with it in the car, and I'm just like trying to like kill myself when it's on. It's about this kid dying, and he just wants to buy a pair of shoes so she'll look good to see Jesus in. And it is depressing and just crappy too. It's just terrible, terrible, terrible. Especially the chorus.
My worst Christmas
Oh,
song of all time, and Bex is going to hit me, and I do not care.
what?
All I Want for Christmas from Mariah Carey. That song
Oh,
can burn.
Oh,
I
I
despise
hate it.
that song. Thank you, radio. I
Yes,
despise
I
it
hate
do you know?
that.
Do you know?
immensely.
I get it. I'm not a big fan of Mariah Carey, and just because I think that I think she's got too big for her own britches.
Mm.
Just quietly.
Mm.
Put it this way. I'll put it this way. I did like it. I can still respect the fact of how she's singing it and the notes and all. I can respect all that stuff.
Right.
But I hate the song.
Fair enough.
I really hate the song.
Fair enough. You know, it's
I
not
don't-
everybody's.
I do not like it. It's like all I want for Christmas is you. I was like, oh, I've got all this other stuff, but I want you. You've got all the other stuff. You don't need me. Go away. It's fine. Stupid song.
Take the
Don't-
stuff. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to be alone.
I-
Take this material stuff and
Yeah. As long as you just leave me a bottle of bourbon, I'm fine. That's all. That's
Yes.
my Christmas right there.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Mine is "Go Tell It on the Mountain." I can't stand that song.
ooh, I hate that song.
Yes,
Am
isn't
I-
it the worst?
I don't know
I
that
know.
song. I don't know that
Trust me, I'll play it for you, and
Yep.
you'll know the song.
Okay. All right.
That and Grandma's Coming Around the Mountain or something. Isn't there one like? Oh, it stinks. It stinks. It's terrible.
It's
Should be
hard
coming.
to
Oh no,
call.
is that the one?
I want
I
to know
don't
this.
even know.
Do
I
you
don't even
guys
know.
have the song "Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer"?
I love that song. I love that song.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you do. Yep.
you have that. I don't know. I
There's
liked it as a kid. I'm not it now.
There's one in New Zealand. I only ever heard it in New Zealand. It was called "Grandma Got Run Over by a John Deere," and it's talking about a tractor. And it's the same song.
There is
same-
a great one too.
Yeah, but it talks about a tractor. It's a
I
tractor.
don't know if you guys- Yeah, that's great. Have you ever heard "Police Got My Car" by Cheech and Chong?
Oh yes, I love Cheech and Chong.
The police not dad, but it's "Police Got My Car." I love it. I love it.
Oh my gosh, we used to watch Up and Smoke with Dad all the time.
I now have a whole new respect for Simon that I never thought I had ever. All right.
I love them. They're funny.
I want to ask
Oh.
you real quick. I know you guys are Disney fans. Did you see any of the last two live action things?
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Everybody says that. I haven't seen any, but I heard the Jafar was terrible. I heard and Slim said the best thing in it was Will Smith. He said everything, like, not that it was great, but he was the best part of it. And I didn't see The Lion King. We were considering it, me and my sons, but we ended up seeing Spider-Man: Far From Home instead.
You saw a better movie than we did.
No. Well, okay.
Yeah,
Put-
yeah.
put
Well,
it this way.
it's great.
If they hadn't have had the cartoon Lion King, that movie would have been amazing. But it's basically a verbatim, cut for cut. Everything's exactly the same, except for one bit which annoyed me. But it's just done on better graphics. That's all. It's like a rebooted video game.
Slambo said,
Same thing. You know it's going to
yeah,
happen.
Slambo said he didn't like the hyenas.
Didn't
So
like-
what? I didn't hear you, dude.
He didn't like what? Sorry.
Oh, he didn't like the hyenas. The hyenas.
They were
Yeah.
horrible. They were
No,
really scary looking.
The only part that I didn't like that involved the hyenas, ironically, is my favorite song from Disney of all time is "Be Prepared." That's it. I've sung it before. We've done it all that way. But they cut it down to basically him talking about something and him just slightly rap talking or sing talking the last like verse, and that was it. I was like, no, this is the one thing I wanted to see. But I suppose they're more dancing
Oh.
and like Nazis is probably not the best thing to do in 2019.
I didn't like Beyonce. I feel like Beyonce was a bad choice.
Mm.
She was in that. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Slambo did a version of the Genie song though. If you go to our YouTube, he did that Prince Ali song, and he was in like some pink makeup. It was like a pink genie. It was horrible, horrible.
We'll have to look at that.
Well, look at that one. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
And I decided to like rip his back hair off with duct tape. So as he's singing, I'm ripping pieces of duct tape off his back. So it's fun.
Oh, that sounds so painful.
See, I'll be brutally honest with you, mate. If I do end up going to America, I do want to come and hang out with you guys for a recording and have a beer or 16. But if you're going to be doing stuff like that, I may just quickly skip because I look like Robin Williams without a shirt on. It's not pretty, and there's going to be a lot
Just
of.
shave your back. Just shave, dude. It'll be all right.
That's a good idea. Just before we arrive, you can't do anything.
That's all right. I'll do the waxing instead. You're right.
I do. All right.
Oh yes. So we're getting up to our time limit. So do you want to? What should we do? Should we? We should probably pimp your podcast as well while we're at it. Because that's the responsible thing to do.
What I would do here is I just go, instead of saying we're running out of time or whatever, go.
Yeah.
So that's it. Cool. Hey, Rob, thanks very much for coming in. While you're here, you're like, no. Say you got like 20 seconds. No, just say it's time for Pimp Your Show and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So thank you so much for talking to us today, Rob. Get my words out right.
Is he there?
Yeah, I can hear him laughing.
Is that my cue? Yes. Thanks for having me. I enjoyed it.
Oh no, well, we really appreciate it. But before we end it all, and by end it all I mean ending our podcast. Do you want to tell our listeners a little bit about your show and where they can find you?
Oh, absolutely. Thank you so much, Bex. We are the Rob and Slim Show. We are live on Facebook and IPMNation.com /live2 every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're also on iTunes, Stitcher, Podbean, and all those other things. You can also find us on Twitter at Rob and Slim Show. And that's pretty much it. Or just Google Rob and Slim Show. You'll find us.
Absolutely. And we'll put a link up to your show on our website when we load this up as well. That's fabulous.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. All right. So
okay, cool.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Bex. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, it's Merry Christmas to you too.
All right, but no, real talk. Seriously, right now, Rob, thanks for being on. And I know it's hard for you and it's hard for me as well, but you did the entire show without saying
I know. Well, I have kids, so I know how to behave. I can be a good boy.
Gareth does not.
No.